And Jason, are you in control of when people call in, or how's that work?
Yeah, when they dial in or they connect, they go into a foyer, and then I let them in, and I just let everybody in.
Okay.
If they make it that far, yeah.
Okay.
We've still got a few minutes. I think we might want to wait until like maybe 5 after before we get things going, maybe even 10, just to give people time to figure out what they're doing.
Right. So recording is active right now. I didn't want anyone to think that we're having conversations without it being captured. And I am setting up Facebook live feed now, so bear with me. You may see me kind of pause and jump a little bit video wise. That's just the slowness of my laptop. Right. So people with video come up to the top. If you're on a gallery view, there's a speaker view and a gallery view. Otherwise, anyone who's not on video is down further on the list.
And leaving whatever time. So
yeah. So I see Dale's but he doesn't have a.
No, he's not.
Okay. So I'll make sure everybody that can listen and participate can.
What should we start, or everybody wants to join in there, or what?
I think it's now 7. Let's give it a few minutes because I know my husband's trying to get on and having a tough time. I don't know if anyone else is.
Does anybody know if Rhonda's on?
Rhonda is on.
I'm on. Can
Okay.
you hear me? Hello?
Hello? I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I just have a name.
Okay.
I still have my cough, so if I just start coughing, I'll get up and walk out.
Okay.
You and me both.
Yeah, me too.
Jason, do you have it on Facebook now?
It's loading. It takes a while to actually make the link, so.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I call this April 14th, 2020 Perry Township meeting to order. We'll go ahead and stand to do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Miss Binkin, will you please take roll?
Trustee Mears,
Yes.
Trustee Wynn,
Yes.
Trustee Hartshorn.
Yes.
For the record, F.O. Bankin is present, absent zoning administrator, the road supervisor, and Chief Littleton.
Okay, and before we start, there's a few things that I'd like to say. I want to take a moment of silence for all the people that we have lost their lives to Corona-19. So if we can just take a few minutes, I appreciate that. Okay, thank you. And now I would like to thank all of our police officers, first responders, all the nurses, medical personnel, our road crew, our office staff, and for the people of our country for coming together during this difficult time. And this will be a little different of a meeting as we are doing this through Zoom, so please bear with us. I would also like to state that even though our offices have been closed, we have been checking our phones for any messages just to reassure you that if you have a question or a problem, we will be getting back to you. Kate has been in the office this week processing trash bills. Okay, so now moving on to the meeting. I need a motion to approve the minutes from the Board of Trustees meeting from March 10th.
I'll move to approve the minutes.
I second.
Wynn,
Yes.
Hartshorn,
Yes.
Mears,
Yes. I need a motion to approve payments of bills from check 35062 to check 35141.
I'll motion to pay the bills.
Second.
Wynn,
Yes.
Hartshorn,
Yes.
Mears,
Yes. Okay, and then we have a motion to approve supplemental appropriations 2081-210-420-07000 for $9,429.36. That is for uniforms and ballistic items. I make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
Mears,
Yes.
Wynn,
Yes.
Hartshorn,
Yes.
Now we need a motion to approve supplemental appropriation for $1,000,361 to the administrator's computer.
I make a motion appropriation for administrator $300.
Hartshorn,
Yes.
Wynn,
Yes.
Mears,
Yes. And appropriate supplemental
yes.
Appropriations on for $100.
I second.
The police cameras, and
1,072 and 33 cents for increase for trauma policy insurance. Motion to approve that.
Second.
Mears,
Yes.
Hartshorn,
Yes.
Wynn.
Yes.
Okay, also a couple things that were not on the agenda. I did email Rumpke today. They are updating our recycling flyers, and those should be going out in the mail this week for residents. So residents, please look for those. Those will be your pickup dates. Also through our Otarma Insurance, there's a grant called MORE, M-O-R-E, for $500. So I submitted paperwork for reimbursement of the 3 trustees, the FO, and the zoning administrator to attend the OTA conference. It was $65 each, so it came to $325. The remaining difference I put towards Chief Littleton for the police department for his security cameras for $175. And that is all I have.
Okay. And Ms. Binkin, we have on here reports from the department heads. Do you have that? Do you have the road and cemetery?
I do. You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. That's on the agenda.
Okay, the road and cemetery, they will be pouring the footers in the cemeteries tomorrow, actually. They dug the footers today. Providence Road, the mulching and trimming is complete. They have been mowing active and inactive cemeteries and township properties. Dirt work and seeding on a schoolhouse road project. And also installed the notification board for township postings. In the past, we always had to put the notice in a sleeve and tape it to the door. And now there is a notification board that we can put it on. So when you come up to the door, always look for those notifications. And coming into the meeting tonight to the township, you can see that from road if you're on John's heading north. So it's in there. They can come in. Also need to hire Rob Flannery at an hourly rate $8 an hour.
Motion to hire Robson or
Hartshorn.
Yes.
Received paperwork for the log jam project. Mr. Kraft and I worked and emailed for review easement rights to the owners on April the 9th. I did email the paperwork to you trustees, what I completed and sent to Nathaniel. So I need to approve, I think one of those pages required a resolution for the USDA Wolf Creek log jam project.
Yes.
And tomorrow morning, I would tell you what bill USDA was all by Mears, Hartshorn.
Yes.
Approve Officer Jason Collins 6 months of service pay increase from $16 per hour to $17 per hour, effective April 13th, 2020.
I make that 16 to 17 effective April 13th.
I second it.
I'll second. Or
I
Jason.
have you down.
Yes.
Mears.
Yes.
So that when the meeting comes in, so that we have
The Andy's decide to fill it so they're not associated with any more criminals, and that's what it's going to do. So, basically, the address of our social media is sharing their abilities linked to township owners, people, and on the list, that's 12, because the rates were all that large, canceled. So it's a new business. So I've been really getting all the rants and whatnot. I don't even know if he's still there because it's to unpersonalized. So I left handful of 17 response. I'm gonna just start the phone number tree in the next list. I can get to someone and figure out this from the county's perspective and get to where we are and this is.
Okay, Ron, would Mike have that?
It's the same number I gave Jason.
Yeah, that's the number I left no one else at and got no. And that's what I'm
Okay, I just didn't want to think messages or anything.
It's possible. I sent an email this evening before leaving. I'll email around the you can voicemails or even email.
Right.
It's some administrators from out in Eden. They are engineer on deck, so they might have.
Okay.
I'll email that to you.
Okay, thank you.
You got the most
and $15.85 for debt service, including life insurance, .com, PT depends on what we want to be, right? Maybe small into the point or either way, I have a name and I'll be filled out as well. Address, email that to start a Facebook page, so it's like anyone else's personal accounts.
The price or was this cheap or like that?
This time, they said it was around a year or 1,200. It was 100 a month. And longer ago, that's what us getting to. We're having ITRTs in Township. We really have signed it for us. We have them the content and they're setting the design, the updates.
Right.
But now that's not a price that we can afford. So my plan was we can offset the entirety of the cost of $228.50 total for the next 2 years with the elimination of our AOL messages and Sherman. As far as I can tell, we're paying a month for that and no services per month. I still not paying per month. So we were actually saving $190.52.
Okay. So, but the township would still their own.
So we have unlimited email. Create leaders at township.net. So we work and
yeah, just like
so that's not going to they had they all exist in parallel. So emails and
today I'm having to include Mont County or Montco or
I would see makes sense. I know that other county they find a name for them regardless of if you're like or town that makes sense. There are
I
do have faith that I heard the content, so include the notes or anything else with information, and we just people still want to get whatever else. Just trying to make sure that we have as many possible pertaining to creative way with a long-term goal into to basically build an years. So in summary, the domain saying collapse services, accounts, and domain is your office. Look around the emails involved. And that's all on that topic. We may do a special meeting, but sharing information is really difficult, and online townships are competing with the resume. If everyone thinks resume, then waiting until the May meeting, we can have students to decide on that. I will look up and actually have leaving. We will decide it, on it, and then move to you.
Just it individually as well obligatory when you do our posting on the door, the emails. One of us should accept the responsibility, whether it be Rhonda, me, Missy, Jason, whomever. We should decide who's going to put it on Facebook, and somebody should announce it so that it's trying to.
The only catch, and I could on this, but don't you say at the beginning of the year we have to use enforcement? Do we have to update that resolution?
We did. Yeah, I think we might need to, because people that are still relying on, even though we've made announcements that we're not using Facebook, there are people that are still relying on Facebook to get information, and that's the way they communicate. That's what they look for. Right. So if the citizens are going towards Facebook, we might and agree to put things on Facebook somewhere.
Okay, so I know that I made this suggestion because I know there's a couple of sites that are. I know that I talked to Chief Littleton. They have their own responsibility that the department has to put meeting notices on theirs. Yeah. So instead of putting it on the other two, we'll put it on there if because they're their own person.
Perfectly fine. I'm happy to my page. I don't know how we want to do it, but I just think it needs to be there because that's what people have desired. That's what people are looking for.
Just to put it on the police, then you don't have to put it on yours, and Jason doesn't have to put it on his, and I don't have to put it on mine or the other. So it just goes on one page. There'll be no comments or anything else. There it is. Right. And
so the police Facebook page to advertise meetings, special meetings, and any information that we need to send to the public, in addition to them.
Okay. And we will call you this evening.
Okay. Hartshorn? Mears?
Yes.
Wynn?
Yes.
Okay, so you're up next with your updates.
Okay, really both of my projects are kind of up in the air. I did get emails back and communication with Nathaniel regarding fundraising for the township. And in regard to the event, the liability does not. So Krista, go ahead and part of the 200th anniversary bicentennial, whatever they want to call it. They can say to benefit Perry Township. Doesn't mean we're doing it, means that's something. So that's good to them how they want to do that now because the universe has shut down because of COVID. But everything that I can find says that it's okay to do that if that's what we so choose.
And have you talked to Kristen on in regards to anything?
I have not yet. I was waiting for after this. Was kind of hoping she would dial in on this, but I can text her tonight and touch bases and see where we want to go. You know, again, not knowing when everything's returning to life and if we're all going to be allowed back out in the world on that August date that she had chosen. It's kind of, you know, we'll see.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And then on the Johnsville-Brookville and Old Dayton intersection, it is going to be surveyed. Again, got stuck right in this COVID thing. Right in the beginning of March, I had gotten an email back from one of the agencies that I spoke with at the OTA conference, and they were going to send somebody out to visit the intersection and see what they thought. And all of a sudden, their agency's closed. So, I mean, we're kind of at a standstill on that now, too, because all of the agencies are pretty much shut down. They're a 501c3, just like everyone else that is doing things. I'm going to wait and talk to the county engineer again after I get some more statistics back, but this isn't really a good time to approach the county officials with much of anything because everything's shut down or on skeleton crews or kind of wonky because of the COVID thing.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, and the only thing that I have is I have contacted our applicants that have applied for our office assistant / zoning official. I did reach out to each one of them and talked to them and told them that, you know, we are interested in interviewing them as soon as this is over. They understood and very interested in the position. So basically that's it. So I told them as soon as we got it, we'll get in touch with them.
Okay.
Okay, and now the trustees reports and let's see. I have been in contact with Ms. Keaton at the City of Brookville regarding this COVID-19, anything that's been going on. I know there was some talk about hazard pay and things like that. She's been keeping me informed. Been in contact with Mr. Kraft regarding the log jam and any updates he has. And he will be working with the City of Brookville on this project. And then Mike and I are going to go out one day. He's going to show that to me because I'm not real sure where it's at. I did attend the Brookville meeting through their WebEx. Let's see. And also, I would like to thank Chad Dawson for the great job that he did. I don't know if either one of you have seen it, the box that he made for outside. He did a really nice job on that. Looks great. And the road crew hung that up, and it looks really nice. So thank you, Chad.
Okay. My turn. What? Yes? Sorry. Okay, I heard noises. I have been in touch with the county as well and have been following the Homeland Security situation reports on COVID. I had suggested at one point in time we look into seeing what a state of emergency declaration would do to benefit our township. There's potentially some funding available if we can fall into that criteria, and I believe the paperwork was forwarded to Chief Littleton to look into if we would fall into that and what we can do. The state of emergency declared by the City of Brookville does not necessarily cover the township, but we also have to be able to show where we are incapable of doing certain tasks or doing certain things that could potentially be setting us back or show a damage. So Keener Road, if that's set back again, that's a potential damage, and that could be financially recoverable from. So we're looking into different options like that, and we'll see where that paperwork goes from the county. The only other thing that I have been doing is I've been involved with the Brookville Sewing Masks people and different residents of the township. So if anybody in Perry Township is in need of a mask, I have been prioritizing our people first and want to make sure that anybody who, specifically those who are elderly or have health needs, have appropriate masks. So anybody can message me or text me or get in touch with me, and I will make sure that one of the drop boxes has masks for whomever asks.
Okay, and I'd like to say something too on that, Mindy, when you said about the state of emergency. I saw that too, and I also spoke with Brookville and Clayton, and the reason that we have not did that is because with them being bigger places, like they're having to spend a lot more money on all their masks for the police and the fire and the gowns and everything else, and we don't have right now, the need. But like you said, Keener Road, I'll have to check with Mike on that because I didn't even think about that. But you're talking about hand sanitizer, and by the time, if we would make a state of emergency, then you'd have to do the paperwork for FEMA. But
Yeah.
I'll check with Mike on that tomorrow with that because I didn't realize that. So I'll get with Mike and check on that.
Okay, those were just ideas, and like I said, I passed the paperwork on because it was kind of out of my league, but if there's something there, it's worth looking into.
Right, because in the long run with FEMA, it is, the paperwork and everything else is so involved, and we haven't even got paid yet from the tornado. And or you're talking, we may spend $50, $75 on hand sanitizer and wipes, and it's not going to pay us enough to do that.
Right, exactly. And we did make sure that our police department is outfitted with proper masks.
Yes.
The Brookville Sewing Mask people, they were the first responder group to receive masks from them. And the Brookville Fire Department and Brookville Police also now have, so they have been covered. And both of the ladies that are in charge of that program happen to be doing that out of Perry Township, so yay us.
Okay, Jason, you have anything?
Yes. So basically, part of my work around the township has been doing road and cemetery inspections, just getting out on Saturdays and looking at the road conditions and make sure that nothing changes. And if I do find anything, I let Mike Kraft know, which I haven't yet. But I've been alternating paths. One weekend I go the north-south roads. The next weekend I go the east-west roads. And I try to catch all the cemeteries each time. So that way, if something happens late in the week or whatever else, at least I'm getting out there and I'm trying to be as hands-on as I can with the roads and cemetery. I did want to ask if the trustees want to plan for our May meeting using Zoom. If we do, I'd like to kind of level set that with the residents. That way they know well ahead of time what to expect heading into May. Does anyone have any thoughts on the matter?
If we do that, can we, God, I'm hoping that we're open back up by May 1st.
I know.
If we go ahead and say that, but then can we cancel that and go back to our
Most
regular
definitely. Most
Okay.
definitely.
Yes.
It's just a safety net at this time.
Okay, yeah, I don't have an issue with that, but please, let's be open by May 1st.
Okay. And I did want to address something. I've noticed that there's a lot of belief that we should be responding to every question on social media. And I applaud Mindy for, her going above and beyond to try to bridge the gap with the residents. But I want people to understand that and I'm only speaking for myself now. You can chime in if you agree, Missy and Mindy, but I don't want anyone to hesitate to reach out to me. You can call me. You can coordinate through the township office. We are checking phone messages. I know this COVID-19 issue has got everyone socially separated, but I'm available via phone. I can make time every day as needed. And once the shelter in place is cleared, I'd be more than happy to sit down, meet with residents, and just talk with them about their concerns. But I've seen the accusations, negative comments, and stuff like that. And trust me, that is everyone's right to voice their opinion. I have no issue with that in any way, shape, or form. But I will not respond on social media on either one of the two Facebook groups regarding any topics, because I am directly accessible. I'm not gonna jump into that and just create a mess of things. So I wanted everybody to hear it from my lips. Anyone can call me, anyone can reach out to me. I'm here for the residents. I know the other trustees are here for the residents too. I'm not setting myself separate. I'm just saying for me personally, people can reach out to me anytime, but don't look for me to be jumping on the latest thread on one of the Facebook groups unless I'm trying to share information, because right now that's what my focus is.
And Jason, I will have to second you on that. I am not going to engage on Facebook, not going to. My number has been planted out there numerous times. You have a problem, you pick up the phone and call me, or I will. I wholeheartedly agree with you. This is, Facebook is not where I'm going to engage with you.
And I'm with that now too. I had a kind of an interesting diatribe yesterday, and I hope it accomplished something. I haven't been on that page or Facebook much today at all to know if anything else has changed. So if somebody thinks I'm ignoring something, nope, I'm just not looking anymore. I am available 24/7 by telephone, by email. My Facebook Messenger is always up also. If someone's unhappy with me, fine, tell me. I don't know how to change things unless I don't know. But I know there have been some really violent hostilities that have come out of some things that have taken place on Facebook that has jeopardized some safety. And I think we've gotten to a point now where enough's enough.
Agree.
And if I may jump on the township office, call if it's not the hours when Kate is here. If I'm here before Kate's hours, I will always pick up the phone unless I'm working with someone that I cannot answer. And we can always reach out to a trustee as well. So always feel free to call the office as well, and we can address a lot of issues here. And then, like I said, reach out to trustees if needed.
Yeah, if someone has a question like a room addition or a pool or this or that, they shouldn't be reaching out for the trustees. They should be reaching out to the zoning person, and they'll give them the information. That's what we'll have to tell them. So, just cut a whatever corner there and go that way. But yes, so.
And with that, that's all that I had. I'm going to unmute all the lines. So anybody who's muted, if you want to unmute yourself, that's great. If not, I'm going to unmute so that we can hear from visitors.
I have a question, Jason.
Yes.
This is Brad Warville. Do we have 24/7 police protection yet?
Yes, we do.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Is there anyone else? Okay. Silence is concurrence.
Okay, well, I make a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
I second.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Rhonda. Yeah, yes.
Hartshorn,
Yes.
Wynn.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. Be safe. Wash your hands.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.